What's up? What's up? What's up? We are back for another FFTV magazine, IGTV interview. And I know I've been talking a lot about my fashion show, right? October 9th in Birmingham, Alabama, 7825 First Avenue. But I'm not talking about my fashion show today necessarily, but we are talking fashion, okay? So, with that being told, we gonna go ahead bring my boy Bobby in to talk about his brand and his line. I got him on right now. We not gonna wait. We gonna get him in right now. Let's tag some of this stuff in first though. Hold on, Bobby. Hold on. I'm about to bring you in the right way. Hold on 1 second.
Bobby!
Yep. Okay. What's going on, G?
What's up, Bobby? How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm living life. I'm enjoying life, right? And
Yeah.
I got tons of questions for you, my G.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
So first off, let's bring you in the right way because I want some of my followers to know exactly what we're doing because I kind of pulled this one out the box, right?
Okay.
And I've been talking fashion a lot lately because I'm throwing my own fashion show in Birmingham October 9th. Okay.
Okay.
So I got a lot of fashion talk I want to do, and it brings you in the perfect way to talk fashion. Okay.
Thanks. Thanks.
Big facts. So first off, Bobby, let's get started with your brand. Give me the name of your brand, because I know the name, but talk about the name of your brand and how you started your brand off.
Okay. So the name is One Nation Elevated. Um, man, it really just started. Man, it started out as an idea. You know what I mean? Just an idea of starting something, standing for something. Me and one of my good friends, one of my OGs, we sat down, we talked about it. We was getting ready to go on vacation. We was talking about it. On the way in, and I just kind of took it and ran with it. Just kind of formulated it. Started from just printing T-shirts, doing the norm, to actually going getting cutting so goods done, to work on quality, that kind of thing.
Man, hold on. Oh, there we go. Man, that's dope right there. That's super dope right there. Right now, I noticed a lot going through your designs, right? So, first of all, let's shout out the website. Everybody go check out his website, right? Because he's got tons of gear on his website. But I want to talk about some of the designs that you have because to me it seems very European.
Yeah, I'm sorry, say
So
that
I
again.
want I feel like when I looked at your designs, it was very European.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
So I wanted to know kind of how you felt about that and kind of like what am I headed in the right direction? Am I off? Talk to me.
No, no. I mean, I could dig that. I definitely don't take it as an insult. Like I say, we started out doing the like a lot of the T-shirts, embroideries, that kind of thing. Just kind of putting your stamp on different garments, and that was, like I said, I've been making. I've been, you know, just really giving you a line of things you can wear, whether you want to go to a museum or you want to go out to eat with your mom or you want to take your girl somewhere nice. You know what I mean? You can wear this as an actual clothing line, not just T-shirts or just, not to take nothing away from anybody. We all got to start somewhere, but You know, we just at it in a different place right now.
Nah, so I noticed that, right? I noticed that a lot of the clothing was like, you know, I could feel like I was wearing button-up shirts and like full like garments, right? So it's
Right.
not like no t-shirts, no nothing like. Because I'm sure you got that too, but that was one thing I noticed, like how full your clothing line was. So where did that kind of come from, right? Like where did some of your the texture of your clothing kind of come from?
I mean, well, you know, like I said, we make real cut and sew garments. So, I mean, you know, we do what we take it from seed to sow. So, you know, we down to
Mm.
picking up the different type of cottons or nylons or whatever we're using. We're getting that dyed. We're taking it to the cut and sew places. We're really seeing the process all the way through. So, I mean, we're taking it down. Like I said, we're using premium cotton, Supima cotton. You know, just not giving you just a regular Gildan shirts. Like I said, not taking away from anybody that's in, you know what I mean. But I've been doing it a little bit longer, so I know people want quality. I like quality, so you know, being in the fashion industry, you really get to experience what quality is. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. So how long have you been doing like the high class kind of quality of fashion?
Um, I mean, I feel like you know, I've been dibbling and dabbling for some now. I feel like I got a good grip on it. As far as manufacturing, just that whole process. Over the last 2 to 3 years.
Okay. Okay, so where are you based out of? Because I know, right? Shout out to
Right.
the Carolinas, but no, I don't want to spoil it. So you tell me, where are you out of?
No, no, we out of Charlotte, North Carolina, west side of Charlotte though. Foes up.
Shout out to the west side of Charlotte, man. You know what I'm saying? All my Charlotte representatives. Shout out to all my North Carolinians. I am originally from North Carolina. We
Okay,
do reside in the A right now, but I am a North Carolina. Well, I wasn't born there, but I was raised there, and all my family is in North
fact,
Carolina. All
fact.
my family was raised in North Carolina.
What part? What
So,
part of North Carolina?
so all my family was Raleigh. I
In
went to
Raleigh.
high
Okay,
school.
okay,
Yep.
fact. Shout out to Raleigh.
Yeah, big facts. I went to high school in Raleigh. I went to middle school in Raleigh. We just had Raleigh Day. Shout out to everybody putting that together. So we super represent North Carolina from on FFTV. You feel me?
Facts. Yeah,
Now,
this family.
now, talk to me a little bit about fashion, okay? I don't want to go too far away from your brand, but I do got a couple questions, okay?
Okay.
Now, one of the big things out right now is the people wearing Nike shoes and Adidas shorts, okay? So I need to know from the fashion guru himself, am I out of line if I'm wearing Nike shoes with Adidas shorts?
Nah, you definitely not out of line. I always say, you know, the man make the clothes. Clothes don't make the man.
Mm.
So, I mean, if you feeling like that's what you want to do, you know, by all means, go out and do that. Do it at the highest level. You know what I mean? Sometimes, I mean, they mix and match designers. So Nike, they're not exempt from it. You know what I mean? Adidas not exempt from it. You know what I mean? Kanye may not be able to do it. Drake may not be able to do it, but that's it.
I love that answer. That's got to be the best answer I've ever heard interviewing anybody because I totally understand. No, I'm serious because I totally get that, right? Like
But
you make whatever it is, and if you're not getting paid by them, then you can definitely wear Adidas, right? Nikes, right? You know
but
what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Now I do got a segment, and this is gonna transition in perfectly, okay? And it's called "What's on Your Feet." Okay, so what I like to know, especially right now because we do an IG, I am in the Jordan, right? I ain't gonna
okay,
mismatch today. I got the Jordan going crazy.
okay,
So
you took it all the way. Okay,
we pulled in with the Chicago, right? So we pulled in.
I lost it.
I don't even. Hold on, let's go come back. Let's see.
His phone's so lag anyway.
Hold on, let me see. Okay, so you
There we
with the
go.
what's that? The red flints. You with the red flint?
The flex, that's facts. That's
Okay,
facts.
okay.
Hey, and I went real fast because the soul is black. feel me? With the
Okay.
soul being black, that's why I got the black on. You dig? So now I got to know what's on your feet, Bobby.
Huh, man, what I'm in some what's the Day Garçons. What's that, the Como Day Garçons, the truck. I can't even take them off. I mean,
So
Man,
yeah, bro.
them stupid. I see, bro. Them stupid. Okay, I see what you headed with
Feel me?
them. We gonna freeze frame them in a second. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Now I
man.
do gotta pull in some of the comments, right? Cause my artist, shout out to my artist Supreme. He's going crazy. Everybody go download Supreme. He came in and said we are out of line because we have Adidas and Nike on, bro. He said we out of line.
I love to mix some brands.
I mean, and I could dig that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I could respect it. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, I don't really. You know, if I'm wearing Nikes, I'm gonna probably stay true to Nikes. But you know, but like, I mean, people done made it famous to be wearing Dior and you know what I mean, Louis
Yup,
at the same time.
yup,
So, like I say,
yup.
Nike and Adidas exempt.
Hey, that's the fact. I'm wearing Nike and Adidas
Turn them
from
up. I
now
can hear
on,
them.
man. I don't care what nobody say.
This old, this
I'm
wag.
wearing Nike and Adidas from now on. I hear you
Yeah.
good. I hear you good. Yeah, I hear you good.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you.
So, okay, so let's go a little bit back to your brand, right? Let's talk about the brand. When it came to the high class fashion, right? Was that something that you intended on doing, or was it something that you kind of waited and it just evolved into that?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Yeah. So when it came to having like the high line fashion, right? Was it
Right.
something that you kind of evolved into, or was it something that you kind of like, you was like, no, I want my brand to be that way? Because I was checking the prices, right?
Right.
And I like to support. You know what I'm
That.
saying? But you gotta support. So talk to me
I mean,
about the high class fashion.
so I mean, I guess you know, with the, I mean, we're giving you it's already called luxury streetwear, so we got to stand on that. You know what I mean? We're not gonna give
Mhm.
you luxury
Mhm.
streetwear.
Mhm.
We're gonna give you luxury streetwear. You know what I mean? You can
Mhm.
put this beside a Dior. You can put this beside a Louis. You know what I mean? But
Hard.
it's holding up the same way you put it. Like it's right there with it, on par with it. Like I said, I'm seeing it from seed to soul, so down to the cotton. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
That's
not giving you
hard.
just regular ring spun cotton. We're gonna give you Supima cotton. We're gonna give you Model. We're gonna give you what you're supposed to have in these clothes. Yo, I mean, once somebody experiences the clothes, whether they touch it because it's on somebody else's back, or they catch us at a pop-up shop, or in you know what I mean, whatever boutique. I mean, people, nobody ever was like, oh, why does this cost this much? You know what I mean?
Right.
Once
Right.
they
Exactly.
experience it, it's like, okay, now I can see why this costs this much. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I look at it like a lot of people in our community, if you got them, if you got it, you know what I mean, or you do like nice things, why not come do that with somebody that look like you? You feel me? I mean,
I
because
would.
we doing it everywhere else, and we doing it at a high level, so it's like, we can't run into the excuse say, man, we don't know nobody that can make da 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 da. You feel me? We got that in our
Hey.
backyard, and I ain't the only one. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna say act like I'm the only person but there's plenty of black designers that's giving it up the long way that make great clothes. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna buy it anyway, support it, bro. Support somebody that look like you. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, Bobby. You humble, man, because I ain't seen nobody like your brand yet, bro. And I done looked through them. Like you've got a very distinct fashion. You've got I think your patterns are dope. You put together the tops with the bottoms. You got the pants. You got the shorts. I mean, you have a complete line. You know what I mean? And most people don't have complete lines when they come
It
to it,
really the whole outfit.
and it's actually affordable, right? When I was thinking the luxury street line, I was thinking more of the $300 to $400 mark. And I mean, you might sell somebody $300-400, but that's gonna be a whole outfit. So I can come to you, get me $500 worth of clothing, step out fresh as a doggone woo, and I didn't break my whole bank. So especially for it to be luxury streetwear, I think the price point is actually fantastic, man. That's kind of why I brought it up like that.
Now I do appreciate that. Just to kind of piggyback what you were saying, like I say, you know, our quality is on par with, you know what I mean, the bigger fashion houses, but we're not looking to break the bank like that. You know, not to say that they don't deserve it. They do huge things in marketing. They do very huge things. You know what I mean? Their prices are justified most likely. But mine are too. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to do the most. I know what
Facts.
it costs to make it. You know, we just trying to pay us for our work. You feel me? We ain't trying
Facts.
to over the top. I ain't trying to sell you on $1,000 T-shirt. You know what I mean? Like if you want to spend $1,000, listen, we accept them, but everybody ain't built like that. You know what I mean? So it's like still giving them good quality at a reasonable price. Excuse me.
Man, I love it, man. I love it. So talk to me about kind of where you are because this looks like a factory. It looks like a full. You know what I'm saying. So
Yeah, so I
talk.
mean, we in the, you know, bro, we in the trap. You know what I mean? Like this is what we get to it at. This is what, you know, when it's time to take it to social media, take it to marketing. This is where you use the stars at, man. We got our own warehouse, where we're able to, you know, curate a lot of these ideas. You know, that's where we at now. So like I say, you know, we get into it as we speak. You know, there's a photo shoot
That
going on doing it.
that's dope, man. That's dope right there, man. Ooh,
Yeah,
flex,
you know.
flex. That's a hard flex. I like that. So, okay. So now let's talk a little bit about marketing. Okay. So let's talk to the up and coming fashion designers and the up and coming people that are trying to aspire to get to the places that you are. Right. What are
Right.
some of the marketing techniques? And don't give up everything because we keep some of these secrets. But
Right.
give me one of your marketing techniques that you would tell the up and comers that this is something that we should get you going in?
I mean, marketing is so funny. You know what I mean? Like it's not like oh, this will work for you. Thing I tell anybody, bro, just stay true to yourself. Stay true to your brand. Love your brand. Stand on that. You know what I mean? If y'all sports brand, stand on that. Don't go try to be in the Milan. You know what I mean? Like stand on that, whatever it is, because what worked for me or what worked for you, it may not necessarily work for me. You know what I mean? So I be, you know, I can't say and tell somebody to try this. I say just stay consistent. You know what I mean? Like I think something that applies to everybody. Stay consistent. You know, once you get an audience, you get people looking at you. They're interested. Make sure you keep their attention. You know what I mean? You gotta go a little bit harder than the big brands, than Nike, than Louis Vuitton. You gotta go a little bit harder than them, but stay consistent nonetheless.
That's hard. That's hard. So how do you feel about kind of keeping a brand kind of local to trying to expand and getting and broaden almost worldwide to global? How do you feel about your a clothing designer or a clothing line kind of staying local to moving and going a little bit bigger?
You know, I think, like I said, that go back to staying true to yourself. You know, some people they're more on like we were making one-on-ones, or this is very limited. You know what I mean? So that may take them down a different path, whether it's not, you know, local, regional, or just exclusive. You know what I mean? But some people may want to be in Macy's, every department store around the world. They may be trying to sell their T-shirts by the millions. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's really whatever race you're trying to run. You know what I mean? Us over at One Nation, of course, man. Our goal is to get this worldwide. We want to get this in. You know, it's just not the clothes to get everybody to spend money with us or nothing like that. But it's more what One Nation stands on. You know what I mean? Like aside from quality, like I said, we really embrace streetwear, street culture. So, you know, that's you know, in our eyes, that's the most emulated culture, genre known to man. You know what I mean? Everybody from the outside
Facts.
comes in. They want to, you know, get their money off the street. Whether it's, you know how it go. I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but
No, big facts right there, bro. Them big facts. Now, how are you in sports, man? How are you with sports? Are you into sports? You're in the big city with it's football season. You got the Panthers there. They're 2-0,
right.
right? So let me hear about your sports take.
On what in particular? Anything in particular? I could go all day on
Any of them.
sports. We can
Okay,
talk all day.
okay, I like this. So let's talk football for a second. How are you feeling about the Carolina Panthers? This is a 2-0 start, one of the first 2-0 starts since Cam Newton for sure. So talk to me about how you feel about your Panthers.
Um, I'm a, I'm a, I'm not the hugest Panthers fan. You know what I mean? Just
Okay,
This on some different kind of time, with the ownership. Like I said, you from Charlotte, you from the city, you know where we're coming from, you know how that was in the early days. They really let us know how they feel. So I'm not the hugest Panthers fan, but I'm definitely happy that the guys are doing well. 2-0, great start. Go Panthers.
I know that's right. Now let me ask you: do you use that in your fashion? Like, do you use like the seasons and the sportswear when it comes to your clothing line, or do you kind of stick away from it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, we embrace street culture. So like a lot of things go to street culture, whether it's gambling, sports is part of street culture, hooping, hoop scene, playing football, all that, it goes into it. So of course we haven't done the football jersey yet, but that's definitely something I can see us doing in the future.
Oh, that's hard. You're making me want to go in there and bring out my FFTV jersey. But
Okay.
I ain't going to do that because this ain't about me today, okay? This ain't
Not today. Not today. Let me shine today. Don't do me like that.
Okay, so I don't want to take up too much more of your time because I know that you're at you're doing the photo shoot as we speak, putting the brand on as we speak. So I kind of want to get you to touch in on we're kind of coming out of Corona, right? I hope, right? Well, I hope we don't go back, but it's like we're leaving Corona. So have you incorporated any of the Corona stuff in your line? Like as far as the mask and things is that nature, or did you kind of stay away from it because you knew obviously once the pandemic ended we would be done?
I was definitely thinking like that, but it looks like I know back here in North Carolina, I think we've been mandated back to masks. So I think,
okay.
At this point, I do a fair amount of traveling. So I know a couple other states are the same way. So with that being said, I think it's only right that we, look at some type of mask wear, because it's going to stick around. And even when it's okay not to wear a mask, you got to understand, people going to want to still wear masks. They're still going to want to stay clean or healthy, however you want to look at it. So definitely going to, look into the mask thing soon.
Now, as a black man, how do you feel wearing a mask, man? Because I just always feel kind of weird being a black man with a mask on.
Like I say, now we get to really embrace street culture. Now we get to really embrace it. You know what I mean? Like, now you can walk in the bank with a mask and it's okay. But nah, I'm cool with it, bro. Like I say, I'm all for staying healthy. I'm all for my 6 feet. You know what I mean? I was like that before Corona hit. So now it's kind of opened my eyes. Like, maybe I might want to, when I'm around people I don't know, it's not the worst idea in the world. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, it's always funny, right? Because now every time somebody cough, I'd be like, man, what's going on, man?
Exactly.
You all right? Yeah, that's kind of messed up, man. I got to get out of that.
Right.
Well, Bobby, man, we appreciate you coming through, giving us some of your time, talking to us about some of your wear. If you don't mind, before you get off, we need to see something, man. I've been seeing the comments. They say we want to see something. Can he drop something? We want to see something, Bobby.
Hey, no. Throw the green joint back on for me real quick. Throw the green joint back on. We're debuting our first installment to the workwear series, which is gonna be our carpenter suits. That's what we're shooting now. We're putting the finishing touches on it. So I'm gonna have my man Noon come through, make a cameo, show y'all what this olive carpenter suit look like top and bottom. I'll kind of walk you through it.
That's hard.
Good. Noon come through. Good shit. Oh, you can't see him. All right, no, we got to stand up. Come on, bro.
Hey, how's it going, man?
What's going on, big
Not
dog?
much.
I
like that energy.
through. We appreciate you coming through. A modeling for
Anytime, man.
So
giving
look, man.
us the good olive green so we see the top. Okay. We see the fit.
You see we coming with the selvage, you know what I mean? The selvage.
Oh, that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Finished detail, the raw edge.
Oh, yeah.
So, something light, man. Something light. Something light.
Hold on. Bring it back to the model. Bring it
Come
back
on.
to the model.
Come on,
We
though.
said, okay, how does it feel? What does it feel like? How does it do it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's very great quality. I mean, down to the essentials collection. This is really, really good cotton. But it's like raw edge, like we said before. It feels like it's a really good quality canvas material.
Oh, that's
and
hard.
real durable too.
Oh, that's hard right there. Oh, that's hard.
We going
I
crazy.
didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Looks good on the hem is what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm rocking with that. And that's how you debut outfit right there, okay? I'm going to make sure that we do the same in the October 9th fashion show. Everybody make sure to come out October 9th. I can't stress it more. October 9th, okay? Now, we going to try to bring Bobby
Ooh.
to Birmingham, okay? I'm going to be in the box,
Birmingham to
okay?
Alabama.
But
You-
we ain't gonna divulge too much more. We just gonna leave it there. Bobby, you the man, dog. We appreciate you coming through, talking fashion with us, giving us the do's and the don'ts, giving us your line, telling us where it kind of started from. And we hope to do this again. We don't want you to be no stranger, Bobby.
Facts, facts. Nah, man. I want to thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. Everybody go. Goodness gracious, go follow FFTV magazine. They got a lot more like me, a lot more nice black designers, black people in general, man. That's making it happen. So yeah,
Yes, sir, man. That's what we doing, man. Everything is black owned, black everything. I mean, we like the white folks too, man. We want the white folks to come shop with us. We just don't want you to own nothing. Just come
you feel
shop,
me?
baby. Just come
It's only
shop.
right. It's only right, bro. It's only right.
It's only right. Bobby, we appreciate you, man. Shout out to B, one of the best PRs in the world, Big Brianka. We appreciate you making the
Triple salute.
connection. If it's anything you need from us, you know what we do. Bobby, we appreciate you, my boy.
Thank you, man.
All day long, all day long. Hey, that right there was my boy Bobby coming through, bringing us fashion, showing us fashion. You can find him at 1NE underscore streetwear, okay? He's got the website popping. You can order right now, okay? He can get it to you within a week. I'm telling you, this man is going crazy, okay? You're gonna be seeing some more of us. You're gonna be hearing some more of us. It's your boy Fazarelli. We done, man. We are done. Come through tomorrow. We will be debuting another designer for the fashion show. Oh boy, we out. Mr. FFTV himself. I'm done.